Yep, getting right into game number 1 here. Back on Demon Island once again, rocking the Red Raptor and the Val, or Akuma I should say. Very excited to see that team comp, because those are two legends I play quite a bit. It's always exciting to see that. But a more conventional team on the other side, the Lance and the Axe already showing off here. But the big edgeguard game from Akuma already coming into effect there. That's something you have to worry about versus the gauntlets, of course. But the big weapons looking to hold that space down in the center stage.
Yes, they're doing a really good job of the nice dare off of into gravity cancel side sig. Okay, the Red Raptors are putting on a show here. Another gravity cancel side sig, taking Fronix off stage, and a red team are looking pretty relentless here in these last couple interactions. But if you look up at the health, it would not show that.
Going very back and forth, big ground pound for Akuma, and then gets the side air on the orb for Red Raptor. The red team high damage here, but looking to extend this lead with the boots now online with the sword as well. That's a very lethal combo to deal with. Gets the double sig combo and looks to extend with that high nair. Doesn't quite find it, but still in a good spot. The Ogrim able to close it out there with the side light into Ser. Then as the blue team looks to seize a little bit of control here, a little bit of some team chaos shenanigans there as they hit themselves, but still holding on confidently here on their second stock. But same could be said about Akuma, who's holding on to the first stock, finally loses it to the side light on the hammer.
Yeah, Yunpyo, I'm watching some of these interactions, and he's missed some easy punishes. I hope that doesn't come back to hurt them as this game starts going down to the wire here. Set up the top. Okay, nice orb recovery, and that is going to go ahead and clean that stock up. He tried to catch the neutral sig as Cammy was brought over the top, but could not catch that. That D-light is going, that D-air is going to hit. Nice recovery coming off of that Ogrim, and a blue team looking to finish that up, but he could not catch that signature to follow.
It has been absolutely back and forth as Yunpyo forces the last stock situation on Kami now. So it's a rough spot for the blue team as the red team's lead slowly builds up here. Akuma and the orb online there, gets a big nair to send Fronix off stage, able to recover with that nair and the chase dodge, and actually reversals the situation, but able to take out the Prachic with them, as we are now on Fronix being the sole survivor of the blue team. The recovery comes through, goes for the double recovery on the Akuma sword sidelight into Sarah, goes for the recovery there to tap it in, but still, I mean, you are basically in total control as the red team here. The weapon tosses are too much, not enough resources, as the red team takes game number 1 pretty dominantly there.
Yeah, that was in a pretty dominating fashion for sure. But we have been proved already in our block that is not a whole lot to go off of, as a blue team now has the opportunity to try to make some adjustments and see if they got an answer for Yunpyo and Plum. We see the breakdown here. 100% accuracy off the signatures from Yunpyo. That was very nice. We saw him using those side signatures, bringing out the old motorcycle to get things done, and that's going to put them up 1-0.
Yeah, Red Raptor SIGs on both weapons are really solid, especially in twos. They send at pretty comfortable angles for your teammate to follow up on. Of course, we saw like a neutral SIG come out from Red Raptor, immediately called out with an Akuma SIG as well to rack on that extra damage. When you have a team able to combo their SIGs into each other, it sets up really tricky situations as the people receiving that, because usually when you get double SIG, you're put at really compromising angles, whether you're sent really far off stage or really high in the air. And that's kind of what the red team is relying on here. Getting big open-ups and pop-ups with the true confirms on both of their weapons, and then leading into those big reads.
And so, it's kind of a weird contrast, because Yunpyo hit those 7 signatures, 100% accuracy. Blue team threw out 7 signatures. They didn't hit a single one. So definitely a lost opportunity for damage there that red team was able to take advantage of. And we're seeing it go right back in. We're seeing these 1v1s kind of break off here. Fronix getting some good damage on Yunpyo. Sent all the way out to the left side. Has easy options to get back. Nobody there to contest him. Turning around, going to go ahead and hit him with the nair. Another nair to come back up on stage. Huge Sair. Going to go ahead and confirm the stock and allow his teammate to get back up on stage, even though there was a little friendly fire there.
Yeah, Yunpyo kind of playing support there and waiting for Plum to finish their edge guard out, tries to catch with the side stick, gets reversaled for it actually, and now Akuma falls as well, as the blue team has a stock lead here, goes for a big extended side stick there, and is able to catch with the recovery. Red team right back in the fray, immediately taking those stocks back, and we are back to even here. the weapons slowly fall down. Fronix the first one to pick up a lance for the blue team. Prime picking up the hammer, trying to disrupt with those side airs. Doesn't quite find much though. The red team has these really high pace and fast weapons. They're looking to kind of smother the blue team, and they're doing just that with this big gauntlet and boots combo, but doesn't quite find the big edge guards they want.
Nice side sig, breaking up some of that momentum, using those boots. Oh, nasty signature coming off of the Taros. Gonna chase him down. Oh, missing with the Sair. Ooh, gets caught with the unarmed Dare. Able to find an option to get back on stage. Staying out of it with fadeaway Sair. Catching that one. Gravity cancel D-Light into Sair. My man cooking on this axe right now.
Yeah, and you're going to have to cook here as they have this lead and look to extend it and finally able to force Akuma on their last stock. A little bit of some team damage there, trying to get an early KO on Yunpyo actually leads to them evening up the stocks a little bit. Now we're in a last stock situation. These leads have been evaporating on both sides here, but a big open up goes for the down air deep there to try to close out that stock. Doesn't quite find it. Ooh. They haven't been getting those big edge guards this game.
Nice save.
Very smart.
Especially being able to read coming off that neutral sig and knowing exactly where he needed to get that recovery in. Yunpyo getting sent down. And once again, Southeast Asia looking like they're trying to set us up with another banger set. Oh, ground pound now. Oh, there. Oh, he hit him with the 1-2 and the 3-4, sending him down to the bottom of the stage. And now this is a very winnable for both these teams at this point. Who is going to win this 1v1 as Plum has the advantage here, has Cammy in a knockout range. Hammer in hand, fighting back unarmed, very dangerous. Caught him with it. Finished up with that unarmed recovery, and that is going to put them up 2 a goose egg.
That's exactly the situation you worry about when you're in the 2v1. Your teammate gets isolated off stage versus gauntlets, and as on Hammer, it's very difficult sometimes to get those saves. You have to be underneath your teammate to get those nairs to pop up. Recovery sends down. That last stock situation then gets cleaned up. You're forced on these slower weapons versus the gauntlets. The rush down comes in for LaPlume and does so much. 573 damage dealt, as they are able to make that big comeback from the 2v1 situation off of a single gauntlet nair off stage. That just shows the power of those gauntlets and what they can do to even up those stocks. We get into this next game. That was crazy. I can't believe they made that comeback.
No, that was absolutely crazy. For sure. Yunpyo only hitting 20%, only connecting with 2 of those signatures in that game, and that may have been a little bit of a difference there. Did not have that damage output off of the red wrap that they saw in the first game, but of course we're seeing a legend swap here as a Yunpyo going to drop in on the Bryn.
Yeah, Bryn as well as the defense stance, so hopefully looking to hold on to the stocks, I think, because LaPlume has been pretty smothering so far, so if you can have that assistance, gets the big aerial side sig and able to close it out with that ground pound there. Clean stuff, didn't even need to go for that one, but gets the ground pound anyway to really make sure as that side air comes in from the axe and sets up so much damage for the red team to extend this lead.
Yeah, and extended is what they're going to try and do. They need to get that extra credit. As I say that, Yunpyo, that Bryn, going to get sent out, as well as Plum, and maybe we should just sit and say anything anymore, BJ.
Every time I talk about a lead or the existence of such, it just goes away immediately.
I mean, I don't know how it works in over in Smash where you come from, but the commentator's curse is very real here in Brawlhalla. And I feel like they have to take personal responsibility for them losing those stocks right there. But they're going to bring it back. We're going to see what they can do here as a blue team continues to get that double axe in and rack up some damage. But Fronix, looking for a weapon, finds that lance. Weapon throw, gonna go ahead and tack on a little damage there and some momentum. But that Sair off the sword, gonna clean up both those stocks in a one move. And now Yunpyo and Plum holding on to a very slight health lead here.
Yeah, as you say the word, of course, the big sig lands, not quite enough to close out that stock. Akuma looking to hold on here on the left side, but the Ogrim sig comes through to make it a little bit closer, and you're in a rough spot, but able to evade and look to rack on some extra credit. The Bryn side 6 sends off stage for the Ogrum. Barely misses that side air from the Axe, which could have set up into a disastrous edge guard. Now picking
What though?
Team damage is big there though. Not quite enough to KO quite yet. Oh, but the Nair comes through and able to catch that and force this last stock situation once again. Looking to force a game 4. Red team looking to close it out 3-0.
If there's a game 4, it's because of that interaction right there. He put so much momentum on his teammate, then came back up, basically set up a team combo for blue team there to be able to get there and clean up the stock. Plum in big trouble right now. If he can get back up on stage, he's got a little health to work with. Nice recovery, not enough. Demon Island is going to be a very hard map for him to be able to confirm these knockouts. Okay, Sayer, not enough. Cammy all over him on this Axe. That recovery is going to get it done. And here we go, a 1v1 once again. Is Plum going to be able to do it back to back? And he does with the recovery. Going to go ahead and put him up. Wait, that's a set. That's it. Plum and Yunpyo in quick fashion with some very exciting games, but they are going to be knocking them out of this bracket, and their winter doubles championship run is over.
I was crediting